The next trend you see in jiu-jitsu, coach, question marks. Legs, wrestling, what? Heard Ethan Krelliston say it would evolve to taking the back from everywhere at all cost. That's from Giancarlo. Look, what's the next trend in jiu-jitsu? It's always really surprising, but I really believe it's a cyclical. Like, I remember when Dars first came out, everybody started doing Dars. Dars was the ultimate submission. And then all of a sudden, Dars just became a regular old submission. Then, okay, there was like the shoulder crunch sweep. Oh, it's the best sweep ever. And then after a while, it just became a regular sweep. Then, of course, we had the Ashigarami boom. Oh, everybody. Ashigarami is still super, super powerful, yes, but all these techniques are always being rediscovered. Tomorrow, arm bars are going to come back into... Because, look, arm bars are great. Leg locks are great. Chokes, every choke, guillotine chokes are great. Omoplata is great. Like, these things are going to cycle. Now, I even use headlocks. Okay, and I know jiu-jitsu guys don't do headlocks. I do headlocks. Okay, I believe headlocks have their place. Sometimes I surprise people with a headlock. But usually when I do a headlock, it's usually in MMA when, let's say I'm fighting a kickboxer or I'm wrestling with somebody who's like a really good wrestler, but he has no subs whatsoever. So I'll expose my back. There's a time, what I'm trying to say is there's a time and place to do almost every grappling, wrestling, / Greco / judo. They all have their time and place. What trend? Ethan's saying taking the back. Absolutely. Taking the back will always be, in my opinion, it will always be the best option. Like I tell my students, when you're doing leg locks, all leg locks should end in a sweep or a back take. Why? Because leg locks are flimsy. They can work great and sometimes they can fail. But if you're good at following up a failed attack, whether it's a leg lock or arm bar, it goes for any other, or guillotine or whatever. If you're really good at following up, you'll go for them more. Like I like to go for guillotines and leg locks because I have good follow-ups to the failed attempt. However, when you go for armbar, I think armbars are great. However, the guy can end up on top of you. So I was on top of him. I went for armbar. And now he's on top of me. I don't like that. I don't like it. Why? Because I gave up position. Whereas if I go for a leg lock, I did it from a bottom position. Now I use it to get on top of you. Oh, that's great. Even though I failed a leg lock, I got a plus. I've improved my position. I love guillotines because I feel if I'm bending the neck and the guy's defending the choke, I can sweep him and get on top. I feel the guillotine is such a great grip, especially in no gi. In gi, obviously, you have plenty of great grips, even better than guillotine to sweep somebody. However, when somebody's sweaty and they know jiu-jitsu, it's not easy to grab onto them. So guillotine is a great way to wrap somebody up and really put the pain on them.